please join me in the Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom b'ramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, all Israel, amen. You're going to hand it to me, and I'm going to hand it to you. Okay? Now, why are we doing this? Why the pomp and circumstance? Okay? Lador v'dor, from generation to generation, from one Jew to another, we pass down the Torah. It's a sign of passing down. At a Bat Mitzvah, she's becoming a Bat Mitzvah. What is a Bat Mitzvah? Why are we here? So she can become a responsible adult member of a Jewish community. So what we have just done is we've reaffirmed that with her family. Now, a lot of people think that Kiddushin, and be one of them, is the most important holy book of the Torah. Now, I don't say I agree with the whole book. I just say it's important. Leviticus is where we get all those wonderful rules. Okay, does anybody know? Not you. You know the answer. Who knows? How many mitzvot do we have? How many commandments? How many mitzvot are there in the Torah?
613.
Good for you. 613. Okay? There's 613 mitzvot. And the majority of them are given to us in Leviticus. Okay, we got the top 10 in Exodus, right? And then we got some more in Exodus. And then in Leviticus, we got a bunch of them. And then in Numbers, we start to lose steam. Okay? And then in Deuteronomy, we get the rest. So, what is with Leviticus and all its rules? Well, this is the week we have all those wonderful rules that most of the population doesn't agree with. Okay? In the midst of all those horrible rules, is this wonderful paragraph talking about what is hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's wonderful stuff, isn't it? And wouldn't you think that's what it should be about? When Rabbi Hillel was asked to sum up everything in the Torah, what is hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor. Rabbi Akiva, one of the greatest scholars we've ever had, said that love your neighbor as yourself is the greatest principle of Torah. So, why do we forget that? When there's a disaster, we manage to remember it, thank God. We all come together, we help each other. Take your towel, put it on there, and give you a kiss. There you go. All right, give me the blessing before.
Okay. Baruch Hu Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. All right, trade places. You do the same thing.
Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe echarei Moshe b'nei Aharon b'korvatam lifnei Adonai vayamutu. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe deber el Aharon ahi ha v'al yavo v'chol et el hakodesh mibeit laparahet el panei hakaporet asher al Aharon v'lo yamut ki biyamin arei al hakaporet. Bezot Yavo Aharon El Hakodesh Bafar Ben Bakar Lachatat V'ayo Liola Kitunet Ba Kodesh Yobash Umechna Sevan Yihiyu Abisaru Uvi Avanet Bad Yakor Uvi Meets Nifet Bad Yitznaf Bigdai Kodesh Hem Varachats Bimayim Et Bisaru Uli Bisham Umi El Adat B'nai Yisrael Yichachanei Se Erev, Azim Lachatat, V'ayil Echad Leola. V'hi grieve Aharon et par ha'atad asher lo v'hi per ba'ado uvi'ad betu. Elahach et shenei hasarim v'hi mid otam lifnei Adonai pitach ohel moed. V'natan Aharon al shenei hasarim boralo boral echad la'Adonai v'goral echad la'azazel.
Lift it up straight over your head so that everybody can see what she just did. You all can read that, right?
Yeah.
She just wants it. She's got to give us a speech. Can you see it? She can't wait for it to come out. You're on.
I want to thank everyone for being here with me on this very special day as I affirm my Jewish identity. I did not get a bat mitzvah at the traditional age of 13 because religion was not an important aspect of my life. However, I have rediscovered my belief in God and Judaism. I want to become a bat mitzvah because I want a deeper understanding and appreciation for my chosen religion. I am grateful that I'm doing this at a time in my life when I can appreciate the meaning on a personal and spiritual level compared to when I was 13 years old. Now that I'm becoming a bat mitzvah, the Torah commands me to perform a mitzvah. I am signed up to run the Chicago Marathon this October with Team Challenge to support the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Hopefully it still happens, but if not, they'll reschedule it, I guess.
We'll fall back.
This is special to me because I'm running with my dad who has ulcerative colitis. I am also a dietitian at Children's of Alabama and help kids with Crohn's and ulcerative colitis with nutrition in the gastroenterology clinic. I am very excited to support the foundation and run with my dad. As I become a bat mitzvah, I get to read the Torah for the first time. The portion of the Torah I am reading today, or I read today, is Acharei Mot Kiddushim from Leviticus 16. I was not very excited about this portion at first because it is harsh, close-minded, and judgmental. It is also frustrating that some people can use Leviticus to be selfishly selective and only follow the verses that happen to agree with what they already think. So they use Leviticus to impose their views on other people's lives and judge others' life's choices. Besides all of that, I started to think of the bigger themes and how this book applies to my life. Leviticus is all about the Jewish tradition and developing identity by following the code of holiness. This is important to me because I want to develop my own religious identity and traditions. As many of you know, my mom is Christian and my dad is Jewish. I grew up telling people I was half and half, like the creamer. This was extremely beneficial for me because I got to celebrate all of the holidays and didn't feel forced into a certain religion. After a lot of reflection, I am confident in my belief in my decision to become a bat mitzvah. I realize that my path is not traditional, especially doing this as an adult. However, I want to build my own tradition with my husband and future kids. My husband did not have to be supportive of this, but he is. I am thankful of our relationship and lucky to have him in my life. I know this decision affected my parents, husband, and other family members in different ways. I hope that everyone will be open to the change. I am excited for what the future holds, and I'm ready to start creating new memories and traditions. I would like to end with some important thank yous. Thank you to Rabbi Barry for the education you have provided me with over the past year. Thank you to my parents for loving me so much and helping me become the person I am today. Thank you to Molly for listening to me practice Hebrew every night. And most importantly, thank you to my husband Walt for all the support and love. Lastly, I appreciate all of my family and friends coming out here today in honor of me becoming a bat mitzvah.